Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So right now I am showing you my products for this wash day. So I'm using an apple cider vinegar shampoo, this all soft conditioner by Redken, the Miracle Repair protein conditioner from TGIN, and then the Quench leave-in conditioner from Aunt Jackie's. I'm sure you can tell by the look on my face that I'm about to reveal something crazy. So this is probably month-old hair. It's very dry, very packed together, and kind of maybe matted. I don't want to call it matted, but it might be. Um, if I wasn't talking, you'd be able to hear how crunchy it is. So here I'm just showing you how I was wearing my hair while it was like that. Now we're taking down the twists. Now that I have the twists taken down, I am just running my fingers through my hair, trying to pull out all the shed hair from how long it's been twisted. And now we're about to head to the shower. So the first thing I do when I get in the shower to wash my hair is make sure that it is fully saturated in water. I think I might have low porosity hair, not 100% sure. I know I've seen that there's ways to check. Products do sink into my hair pretty well, but for some reason, it takes forever for my entire head to be wet. And then even once it's fully saturated, my hair is still huge. Like the water does not shrink my hair the way that I see it do for other people. So I don't know if that's a porosity thing, if it's a thickness thing, if it's, I don't know, a texture thing. But my hair never is fully wet, but it also takes a really long time for it to dry. So I don't know, but this wetting process, if it wasn't sped up, I think I was just running water on my hair for probably 15 minutes, and that's the norm for me. So what I'm doing now is just like running my hands through my hair, just kind of pulling, like not aggressively pulling at it, but just trying to drag out any dead hair that might still be trapped in there before I actually go through and detangle with any tools. And actually, I don't think I put a tool in my hair until after my deep conditioner has sat. So this whole process is basically finger detangling, and I'm just trying to stretch out my hair and separate my curls with my fingers before I tug at it with anything other than my hands. So now our hair is fully saturated, or at least as saturated as it's gonna get. So now I am applying my shampoo. That was me showing you it in my hand. Um, this wasn't the best lathering shampoo. And actually, when I was recording this, I was like, this is probably not the best product to use for this video because I have shampoos that work better than this. I mean, it got my hair clean, but I just kind of like a good lather. And even on the second lather, I don't think it was that bubbly. And usually lather number 2 is where you really get the suds. But it did the job good enough. Um, so I'm just massaging my scalp. I make sure to start with the shampoo on the top of my head. And then, yeah, you just saw me rub it in the back. So I try to make sure I get the full perimeter of my head. And then I make sure I dig my fingers like into my scalp because obviously that's what you really want to clean. The shampoo isn't so much for the hair strands. Like, yes, it's going to get on there, but that's not my focus. I do not focus the shampoo on my hair strands, just to try to retain as much moisture as possible. But yeah, so I'm going to let you watch me shampoo my hair and then I'll come back on the next step. I'm back a little early, but like, you see what I mean about my hair still being like big, even though it's wet? Like, my hair is soaked. It's been shampooed. It's being shampooed again, and it's still big. My hair does not get small when it's in its natural state unless I manipulate it in like a twist out or a braid out and then don't separate the curls. But as soon as I start separating, it's big again. And you're going to kind of see at the end, uh, spoiler alert, at the end, I am going to do a twist out. And the results are results. Like, I have definition, but it wasn't my best work. I will definitely be filming an updated wash day routine. Like I said, well, I didn't say it in this video, but in previous videos that have been uploaded during Vlogmas. None of these are recorded in real time, and there was a few videos I'd been sitting on for months. Well, this is one of those videos that I sat on for months. I think I recorded this video in like March, maybe. It was a long time. No, it had to be April because at the end of this video I am dressed to go to work, and I didn't start going into the office until April. So yeah, this video is what 8 months old. Very old video. So my wash routine is not crazy different, but there have been tweaks made. So you'll definitely be getting an updated wash day routine at some point, not during Vlogmas, I don't think. I mean, I haven't recorded all the videos I have planned, but not during Vlogmas, but it's coming. rinsed out. Now we're going in with that all soft conditioner. Apparently, I almost dropped the bottle. But this is a pretty good conditioner. I got it from like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls for like $12, I think, for that giant bottle. I know that TJ Maxx and stores like that, the hair care products are not always the best quality wise because of like the conditions that they're stored in. So that the conditioner is probably even better when you buy it like from a retailer that's actually supposed to be selling it. But it still worked pretty good at this point. You can see that my curls are kind of popping. I do have like I'll say type 4 hair because it's like A, B, and C, and probably a little bit of 3 in there too because the crown of my head is very loose. Um, but the sides and the well, mostly just the sides of my hair are extremely tight. That's like the 4C area. And the back of my hair is like a 4A, 4B. It's a lot looser. You can kind of tell. I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, there I go. I turned around. But you can kind of see that the back of my hair hangs down a lot further than the rest. And that's just because the curls are looser. But yeah, so I'm just sectioning and sectioning, preparing to finger detangle and fully saturate my hair with the conditioner. Uh, what do I do next? It's like I'm watching this video for the first time with you guys because I'm just watching while I record this voiceover. All right, another section. It does end up being 4 sections, but I just section half my head and then section the other half. Did you see how hard it was for me to get that clip in my hair? I do have pretty thick hair. I would dare to say exceptionally thick, to be honest. Okay, going on with a little more conditioner. So that first coat of conditioner is just to make sure that while my hair is sitting in these sections, it's not drying out from being shampooed and not having anything on it. And now I'm really going in and thoroughly saturating each section with the conditioner and finger detangling. So here you see me really jabbing at my roots. So just like with a comb, you want to start from the bottom of your hair and work your way up. And I told you it had been a long time since I washed or detangled or combed through at all my hair. So my roots were pretty tangly, and I wanted to make sure I kind of broke that up a little bit before I went in with any tools. So that's what you just saw. And now I'm just running my fingers through the hair, evenly distributing the product as much as possible. This is not the last conditioning step. Obviously, I do deep condition, as you saw my products in the beginning. There I was giving you a little texture shot. Um, but yeah, so going through and separating, just running my fingers through. And there, now I'm braiding up the section to make sure that all the work I've done is not lost. Because if I leave my hair loose, it will retangle. So, braids it is. Moving on to the last section. Just going to repeat the same process I did on that first section you guys saw. I cut out the other two because it's all the same thing, but I wanted you to be able to see me do it on the front of my head because the front of my hair is, like I said, a different texture. You can kind of see, like, the very front of my hair looks almost like cotton. Like, there's almost no, I mean, there's clearly a lot of texture, but there's no uniform texture. And that it's not like it's heat damaged or color damaged or any other of those types of damages because I very rarely put heat on my hair. Put hair on my hair. I have actually recently, as in like during the month of November, put some heat on my hair, but I'm very safe about it. And every time I wash my hair, the curls do come back. So maybe I'll do a straight to curly or curly to straight routine at some point. But yeah, the front of my hair has just always been weird. It takes well to like manipulations, so like braid outs and twist outs. But on its own, it's just fluff. So now I'm just rinsing my hair while it's still in the braids. So that kind of leaves some of the conditioner behind. I'm not too pressed about getting it all out right now because the next step is to condition again, but deep condition this time. So leaving a little bit of the conditioner in my hair is not a huge deal, but I just want to make sure to rinse out the excess so that the deep conditioner can actually penetrate. Making sure to rinse my scalp as well, just in case any of the conditioner got on my scalp, because conditioner is basically the opposite of shampoo. It's not really meant for the scalp per se, but it is meant for the strands. So you don't want to leave too much of that on your scalp, or it will like clog your pores, your hair follicles, and potentially impede growth. I just held up the deep conditioner, so that's the step we're on now. I know y'all see that little sad piece of hair hanging in the back of my head that missed the braid. But now I'm just making sure to wring out my hair so there's no extra water when I apply the deep conditioner. Deep conditioner tends to take best on damp hair, not drenched hair. So you want to make sure to wring it out if you're going to apply it in the shower. Taking down my braid. Another texture shot. The curls are already looking juicier because now they're moisturized, but now we're really going to nourish them, and this conditioner has protein in it, so it's going to strengthen as well. I like to look for products that have like strengthening properties. You don't want to overdo protein because that can make your hair dry and kind of stiff and brittle, but including protein in your routine is pretty essential to maintaining and retaining length. And another texture shot because deep conditioner definitely makes a huge difference. You can see my curls are already starting to clump. I'm applying the deep conditioner with a little bit of the praying hands method and then just running my hands through it. The praying hand method kind of like smashes the product in to make sure it's coating each individual strand, because like you see my curls are clumped. If you get it on the outside of the curl, cool, but there are hairs in the middle of the clump that might be missed, so you just want to make sure you apply a little bit of pressure and run your hands through your hair to kind of evenly distribute the product and make sure that nothing is being missed. And just look at that definition. It almost looks like a wash and go, but it is not. It's just deep conditioner. We're just going to go ahead and braid that section back up and then repeat that on all 4 sections. So you guys get to see it one more time on this last section of hair. I'm going in, getting a good scoop of the conditioner. And here I am trying to get the shed hair off my hands so I don't end up tangling my hair with the shed hair. And we're just repeating the same steps we did on the first section, running it over well, running our hands over the whole section, but grabbing chunks and making sure that the middle is coated. You can see that I'm starting to be able to run my hands through my hair a little bit more easily. The deep conditioner does add some slip, but the reason I haven't used a tool yet is because the true slip happens once the conditioner is kind of absorbed into your hair, or at least into my hair. I'm really going at it there. My hair was very tangled this day. I had really let my hair go, just because, it's easy to style and you can make it look good without it actually being good. Also, I hope you guys can hear this. I'm still right now I'm recording this voiceover on the same cheap microphone that I used in my first few YouTube videos. I have not upgraded because I just haven't been using a mic, but for a voiceover, you kind of need one. I could have recorded this on my phone, but then I wouldn't have the same editing capabilities that I have right now, so we're working with what we have. So there's my ends. I'm kind of showing you my curls a little bit more, a little close up. That front of my hair is still just a cotton ball. Not much definition to be seen there. But the back of my hair, you saw that the curls really were popping with this conditioner. I will say TGIN makes some of my favorite natural hair conditioners. And now I am braiding up that section. And once that's done being braided, I'm going to go and grab my deep conditioning cap. Any minute now. Any minute now. Here we go. Grabbing the shower caps. I do use two because I have a big head. So you can see with that first one, it's kind of just, there's some things that aren't covered. And there's my big ball of shed hair. It's packed together, so you're not even really seeing how much hair it truly is. But I did shed quite a bit because I had not combed through my hair in over a month. So, and you shed like 100 hairs a day or something. And if you never detangle your hair and you have the type of hair that will keep the hair in, once you go to detangle, you're going to think you'll be bald. All right. So I said I'll be back in 1 hour and then change it to 2. And it was definitely 2 hours. And then now it is 2 hours later. I did have the terry cloth, hair drying towel thing over the caps just to add some more heat, because heat is what helps the hair be penetrated by the deep conditioner. So now I'm just taking down the first braid, and now we're actually going in with tools. So this is the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush, one of my favorite brushes, still using it to this day. I used to be a Denman girl, but once I came across the Felicia Leatherwood, I never looked back. So now you can see that it's pretty easy for me to get through my hair. Yes, there are some snags and tangles, but had I tried to do this before I deep conditioned, honestly, if I had tried to do it at any other step other than right now, it would have been much harder. And the finger detangling definitely helped loosen up any of those bigger and or smaller knots, because when you're running your fingers through your hair and you run into a knot, you stop. You don't just snatch through it. But when you're using a brush or a comb, you're more likely to try to pull it through and end up breaking your hair off. So it does help retain length to finger detangle before going in with any sort of detangling tool. now I am detangling while running water over my hair, which is also rinsing out the conditioner. And then once I have rinsed my hair, I am going to grab my leave-in conditioner, which is that Quench by Miss Jackie's. Um, I'm trying to show you how much I was using, but it's kind of a runny product, so that wasn't a good visual. But now I'm just applying my leave-in while I'm in the shower so the steam can help penetrate the hair shaft, the cuticle. Steam opens the hair cuticle so that the nutrients from your products can actually sink into your hair instead of just sitting on top. And I'm just going in one more time, detangling, also helping to distribute that product. And I'm just going to section my hair because I actually did my twist out in the shower this time. So I'm sectioning my hair and doing smaller twists. So here you see me twisting up that first section. I did pretty big sections, not huge. I think I did about 5 to 6 sections per braid. So what's that? Like 20 to 24 twists. Um, yeah, the benefit to doing things this way. Sorry if you just heard a notification ding. That was from my computer. Um, but yeah, the benefit of doing this in the shower is that once you get out of the shower, you're actually done with your hair until it's time to take your twist down. So I'm going to let you watch me finish this section. And I think I'm also going to show you one of the back sections. And then I will be back unless something else catches my eye that I want to comment on. twist and taking the rest of them down out of the clip. So there you go. You can see all of my little twists. Yep. So that's about anywhere somewhere between 20 and 24 twists. And now we're going to shower. And then once I got out of the shower, I actually coated my hair with the Melanin Hair Care multi-use, I think is what it's called, hair oil. And I do notice that when I use an oil to like seal my hair, it actually dries faster, and um, I retain moisture longer. So I went ahead and did that. And there you go, another shot of the twist. My scalp, the hair on the scalp is very thick. All right, so this is actually 2 days later, I believe. I usually let my hair dry for at least 48 hours when I twist it. And I just wanted to show you the takedown and how easy it was on those two twists. Um, Pretty good definition. I've had better, but also I only twisted my hair with a leave-in conditioner. So what more can you expect? There was literally no holding products because I wanted my hair to be kind of big, but I never really like my day one hair. Usually day 3 is the sweet spot for me. But here I am showing you how I am going to maintain my twist out while sleeping. So I'm turning my head upside down and basically pineappling my hair with a scarf. So this is just a square scarf folded in half so that it is a triangle. And here I'm just making sure that all of my hair is up and none of it is getting tied with the legs of the scarf. And there we are, tying it in the back. And then once that's all done, I go ahead and, I don't know if I show you this, but I do put a bonnet on top of my scarf so that my ends are fully protected. Look, it looks like I'm grabbing the bonnet. There it goes. There's the bonnet. Going on with the bonnet. And now it's bedtime. And here I am the next day. This is me dressed for work. This is what my twist out looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it a little helpful. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.